Hey guys, what's up? Chris here. Today I have my GO2.05. Gotta be doing a quick disassembly for you guys. So first off, what you're gonna want to do is take off the macro line, and you're gonna have to push these metal things in. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Oh well, just push the metal thing in and pull it out. Hold on. So there's one part out. Now the other one is easier. So there's your macro line. Set that aside, and then you could either take off the regulator, take off the grips. Just gotta take off the regulator. Just want to screw the whole thing to the left. So there is your regulator. And then you're just gonna want to unscrew it. And it comes apart with this and the spring. And when you put it back together, you're gonna want to put the spring on this first. Then put it into here. Down. And then just screw it in. And you're done with that. So for this, then what you're gonna want to do is take off the grips. Zoom this in real quick. Alrighty. Sorry if my hand gets in the way. Just put your screws to the side. This GO2 has the blackout screw kit. I do have the stock screws. They're silver. Alright, there you go. Other side. This is just the part that takes the longest. Taking out the screws. The disassembly itself is actually very easy. Okay, there's your grips. One thing I forgot to mention is you probably would like to take out the bolts. You're just going to want to screw it lefty. There's the back part of the bolt. Just set that on a clean surface. And then the actual bolt itself, you're going to want to push back with one finger and pull it out with the other. And there you go, there's your bolt. And then all you're going to want to do is take out the battery, push it towards you. And then eye covers. It just falls right out. And then other eye cover. And it should just fall right. Alright, then the next thing you're going to want to do is pull out the wires on your board. And right here, the wires. There's only 2 wires you need to pull out, but you got to be careful when doing this, just so you don't rip any wires. Just going to slowly pull them out. And your wires should be out. And be careful because your eyes might fall off the wire. but it's going to be easier to take them out once we disassemble the frame. Alright, next thing you're going to want to do for the board is there is some screws. I don't know if you can see. I'll point to it with the Allen key. One right here, one right here, and another one down in the frame right here. You're going to want to take those out so the board can come free. Then you can lift up your board, and there is your board. So now your board is out. There's the screen. Just gonna set that aside. So now your actual frame disassembly. So to take off the frame, there's one screw right here, and another one inside the frame. So what you're gonna want to do is take your Allen key, and you're just gonna want to loosen this until your frame comes apart. Oops, sorry. And this one's the trigger one. You're going to want to hold your frame when you're doing this just because it might slide, like it just did before. Sorry, I'm pretty slow at taking out screws. But I'm going to be doing a tournament coming up, either Fox Paintball or Paintball Explosion, possibly CPL, if the other guy on my team lets us, because we just joined. So that'll be coming up. Might have some footage, but no GoPro because I just sold mine. So now you can probably screw this out by hand. And it should come out. Now what you're going to want to do is be careful and just lift up your frame, and it should come apart. So there is your trigger frame and your top half. So I'm not going to go into real full disassembly of this just because, but to take out the trigger there are 2 screws. I've never done this before, so I'm going to try and see if this works. This is probably the way. Just go ahead and loosen those. Oh yeah, my trigger's getting loose. It's all the way out. Not yet. So there you go. There's your trigger. So yeah, now let's go back and get a quick assembly. So what you're going to want to do is put your trigger back together. Hold on 1 second. Let me just get these screws in place. One screw in. Hold on. If any of you guys are going to PSP Chicago, we'll be there. Not playing, just watching. If you guys want to trade anything, I have some gear. Just post what you guys have, and I'll bring my stuff. Getting some new Pro Flexes. Might trade those for an E-Flex, I don't know yet. But yeah. And this is going to be a very quick assembly, so what you're going to want to do is be careful of your eyes on your frame. That's one thing I forgot to mention. And your solenoid. Right there. Make sure you get your wires inside the frame before you slide this thing down. And then it should go together nice and smooth. Now your gray or silver screw goes in the grip frame right in there. It's probably not going to focus, but yeah, it goes in there. So you're just going to want to screw it in real quick. Just going to screw it in, hold on. Just got to get it lined up. You could start off by screwing it in by your hand. And then once you can't do that anymore, just gonna want to take your Allen key and tighten it up. But for now, I'm gonna leave that one loose for now and take the black screw and screw it in that part of the frame. And after you're done screwing the black screw in all the way, there, it's all the way screwed in. You don't want to finish your silver screw. I'm gonna have some more videos coming up just so you guys know. ProFlex unboxing, ANS gear unboxing. I just ordered a package. Maybe PB Nation, I'm not sure. Possibly. Any of you guys want a G4, let me know. I have one for sale, comes with a Tech T-Bolt. Check out Victor's channel, Vic Scoo. And he'll have that. That's his gun. So after you're done putting the frame together, what you're going to want to do is put the board back together. So what you're going to want to do is slide it in under the trigger, and it should sit right in there. And you're going to want to take your 3 smallest screws and just put them in there. So I'm going to put the gun down there. Zoom in a little, hold on. Zoom in. Alrighty. I want to take your smallest screws, put them in those 3 holes, and just screw them in. Make sure it's aligned so you don't start stripping the screws. Put in your spare parts bag. You should have extra little screws. So we're almost done putting this back together. This gun's actually very easy to take apart, but one of the easiest guns to take apart is the axe. I can tell you I kind of miss my axe, but you know, at least I got a step up from the axe, which is this GO2. Then my DM12 I had, you know, it was okay, but I really didn't like it. No reason, just next thing you're gonna want to do is put your wires back in. Make sure they're aligned, and then just push them down. So, there you go, the wires are back in. Your battery, so hold on 1 second. Just don't remember which way it goes in. Nope, other way. Okay. So for the battery, what you're going to want to do, the left side of the battery, or the left side of this prong is a negative or minus, I think. And the right side should be a plus. So hold on 1 second. See if this works. Yeah. Alright. So it's working right now. So then after that, oh, hold on. After that, what you're going to want to do is you could put your eye covers back on. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. And then take your screw. All these screws are the same for the grips and the eyes, so it doesn't matter if you miss or mess them up. Just nice and tight, not too tight, because you don't want to strip the screw. Sorry, it's tight. Alright, now the next eye cover. Just zoom in a little. This video is going to be pretty long, but you know, some people might not know how to take the GO2 apart, or just might not care how to. So I'm going to show you guys. Okay, that's back in. Now your grips. Just put them on, put the screws in. Alrighty? Alright, hold on real quick. I don't know, my Allen key closed. Alright, now just gonna want to put the grip screws in. Sorry, that's my dog. And my brother. Hold on 1 second. Alrighty. Make sure they're aligned correctly. Just screw them in. I always do one top, one bottom first, just because, so then I could get it lined up. Make sure the grip's lined up. And this gun, when I got it, it was almost like, I guess you could say brand new. It only had 10 cases through it, which is actually very good for a guy who almost uses it every single weekend. So, and it was a steel. I mean, on PB Nation, the day it came out, I told the guy to hold it. let my DM12 sell. DM12 sold, and then I got this guy. Plus I sold my GoPro to get some money. But June 30th, we are going to be doing a Young Guns tournament at Fox Paintball, and maybe July 17th at Paintball Explosion, and then July 27th and 8th, I think it is CPL. So, yep. Got some tournaments coming up. Plus, this weekend's PSP Chicago. Like I said, go watch the live webcast at... Hold on, I should focus there. Watch the live webcast at paintballaccess.com. So now you could either put your bolt in, your regulator. I'm just going to put the regulator in. Just want to put it on, get it aligned. Screw it in clockwise to the right. Oops, sorry. Should be screwed in, and you could just align it. And you're gonna put your macro line in. So this end, the one that's going up, I guess you could say, goes into the regulator, and the one that's longer goes into the ASA. And you're just gonna wanna put it in. Hold on 1 second. You want to make sure it's in, so you're just going to push it down, and there you go, it's in. The last part, just going to want to put your bolt in. Alright, thanks guys for watching this short but long video of how to take apart your GO2. Real quick, I'm going to make sure everything works, so turn the gun on. Gun works, eyes on, doesn't shoot, eyes off, it's on semi, it works. Alright, thanks guys.